Hey guys, today I'm going to take this AUG and turn it into a proper AUG A3. If you watched my last couple of DIY videos, you probably noticed that I'm using the 3D printer pretty heavily for all my DIY projects now, and it's just because it gives me so much versatility to pretty much make whatever I need. And in this case, I'm going after this A3 AUG. I've had this for a couple of years and I haven't used it. For the biggest reason is that it shoots 420 feet per second, which is too hot for any of the fields around here. So I need to get it tuned down. But the other thing that really bugs me is that it doesn't look like an AUG A3. All the airsoft manufacturers have decided to take an AUG A2, which looks similar to this, but it doesn't have the rails on the front, and it does have this top rail that kind of overhangs in the back. What they do is they take the AUG A2 and then slap a rail on the front and call it an AUG A3 or an A4 even. But that's inaccurate because the real one has a top upper rail, as you'll notice if you ever look at any Google pictures or if you've seen it in a game or a movie or anything like that. So that really bugs me because to me airsoft is all about keeping it realistic, and that takes away from the realism, and I think it looks a lot better with the top solid rail as well. So I've solved that problem by creating a plugin for here and one for the back here that fixes this overhang and gives it that proper slope on the back and gives it the whole solid look and feel like the real thing. It's a three-piece system here. We have the left side, the right side, and these two just snap together, and then you got the plug to fill in this area here, and then the back piece simply slides into its spot. Let me put it together here. So I'm gonna drop in this piece here, kind of get around the charging handle, get it into place, then drop in the other side, and then squeeze them together. There you go, they hold really well, and then the back piece just slides on in. That's it, and now you got an AUG A3. It's that simple. I'm going to make both of these pieces available at my Shapeways store. Follow the link if you want to grab yourself something like this as well and make your AUG A3 look proper. That would be awesome. I would really appreciate that. So click the link, check it out. So once you have these pieces in, you can pretty much leave it as is. It's in there really tight. I don't think it's going anywhere. But if you really want to make it a permanent fix, you can glue these two together, which will stay there forever. This piece you don't want to glue in because you won't be able to take your AUG apart in two pieces like you're supposed to, because there's a little notch there. What you could do is shave that little notch, or better yet, what I've done, so if you take this out, there's a little spacer here to put a nut in here, and then slide it on in. So now you have a nut sitting on that side. Then you take a bolt, and this is just a regular bolt that I've cut down to the proper length, and I've grooved a little piece in the top to make it act like a flathead screw top basically. So you thread it in, and now this thing's not going anywhere because the bolt hooks up with a nut, and this thing's in here for good. But if you ever need to take the gun apart, you could back this out, slide it out, and you'll have access to all the internals like you normally would. So it's that simple. It's three pieces, they snap together, one slides in. You could leave it as is, you could secure it down permanently. But what you end up with is a proper looking AUG A3, and to me it looks pretty awesome. Once I get it tuned down below 400 feet per second, I'll be able to take it out to a field. And if you're an AUG 3 enthusiast, I think you'll find this product pretty awesome as well. So check out the store, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.